Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We will see coming round. Brook to blow up at Hope, Daphne keeps a secret. Over at Il Giardino, anticipate Luna to reconnect with Will. Hope to still be at Forrester Creations. Hope has made her own plea to Carter after Steffi's stunner. Indeed, though the COO made a deal with Ridge and Eric, Steffi refuses to recognize it. Steffi has just told Hope that her line is remitted. That means Carter will be in another delicate dilemma. As Carter tries to choose between love and the Forresters, Hope begs him to let it tear them piecemeal. It seems that the successes will keep coming for Hope. An exercise clip shows Brook blowing up at her son. Brook yells for her son to take some responsibility, also adds that she has no sympathy for her. Hope is fully caught off guard and her jaw drops. I can picture Hope wondering when her mama turned on her. She might indeed claim that Steffi has gotten into Brook's head too. Of course, suckers know that it's tough love and long overdue. Daphne will meet with Steffi to bandy everything that's happened. While the Forresters are close to getting their company back, Daphne has passions for Carter. The nose wants to be sure that Carter will no way find out about their plan. Still, suckers know that secrets like this always come out. Not only do they come out ultimately, but generally at the worst times. Over at Il Giardino, Luna sits with Will at a table. The villain flashes a big grin toward her love interest. Also, Luna says that Will's family has been so kind to her, she wants to return the favor. What the heck does this mean, and what's she planning to do next? Why is Will being so nice to Luna? He was no way an addict of her ahead, so what changed? Luna has turned to Sheila Carter. The youthful woman needs a place to stay but has been written off by everyone differently. Sheila is frightened by Luna's crimes but could have some sympathy after the Grandma Lemon drops. The garçon might have good intentions, but she could lose Cleric over this treason. Luna might be a free woman now, but she also has no place to live. Bill did what he felt was necessary to fix the youthful killer. The publishing Napoleon sounded to be trying to do some kind of remedy on her. In the end, Luna seems reformed, but I'm not sure if it's sincere or not. It's one thing to be reformed while you're on house arrest. It's quite another to actually be suitable to stay reformed while out in the real world. In any case, Luna went to the only other person she knows with an inheritable link. That person is her paternal grandmother, Sheila. This was actually enough clever move. For one thing, Sheila craves family and love utmost of all. Sure, she's got Deacon, but she's really pining inheritable connections, just like Finn always has. So, it would make it more delicate for Sheila to turn away a family member, indeed a killer. When Sheila first saw the youthful woman in Il Giardino, she wanted to call the police. Once Luna explained she was pardoned, she also dropped a stunner. While Sheila acts thrilled, perhaps it's an act. Maybe after Sheila's smooch, she tells Luna it was a final kiss, farewell, or commodity. Once Sheila gets over the shock, Luna could make a compelling case. It might be insolvable for the garçon to turn Luna down, especially if she plays the family trauma card. Cleric's eatery has an apartment, as suckers know. Cleric and Sheila lived there, also it was passed to many different people. Most lately, Remy. The apartment is presumably not being used right now. So, could Sheila offer Luna the apartment with some strict conditions? Cleric has said multiple times lately that every time he sees Penelope Poppy Nozawa, he thinks Paul Hollis Hollister and Tom Starr's deaths. So, Sheila presumably formerly knows she can't tell Deacon about her granddaughter yet or the apartment. When Deacon finds out, he'll blow his top. Could Sheila's good deed destroy her life and marriage? The Forresters returned, and they reignited a war. The Forresters are back. But that doesn't mean they're fully happy. First, they had business to contend with. Steffi called the shots during this business meeting with the Logans. Steffi, Ridge and Eric met with Carter, Hope, and Brook. She called them out for committing disloyalty. As we preliminarily said, Steffi harbored a grudge against Carter and the Logans. She hasn't forgotten what they did to their family. During the meeting, they had to reassign positions. Brook is no longer the CEO of Forrester Creations. That position goes to Steffi and Ridge. Carter will remain as their legal counsel, which Steffi called a enough good offer for what he did to them. But will Carter stay? Heed the morals to give it back. Does he want to go back to his former position after being CEO? That's not the only news that came out of this meeting. Hope set up out where her future stood with the company. Carter had an original agreement with Ridge and Eric about keeping her line, but Steffi made the final call. There was a time when hope for the future stood for honesty, integrity, and morals. But Hope threw them all out the window for the sake of love and power. As a result, Steffi blazoned they were cutting ties with Hope's line since it no longer serves a need. That means there's no stopgap for her future. Hope wanted Carter to follow her out the door. But will he follow this time around? He got his job back. Would he want to destroy it again just for a shot with Hope? Formerly again, Carter is stuck in the middle. It'll be intriguing to see how this situation will affect their relationship. Meanwhile, there's commodity in the air. No, it's not Daphne's strong incense. There's a different air because the Forresters are back where they belong. Daphne is happy about this moment. But Zend wondered if it would be a peaceful transition. He's familiar with the Logan Forrester feud. He knows that this meeting will have disastrous results. He also worries about where he stands with the company, as he should. Some would say he's the forgotten Forrester. The Forresters back on top and Luna getting what she deserves. Back at Bill's place, Poppy eventually admitted she had always known the verity about Luna's maternity. She hoped it wasn't, but she knew it deep outside. Poppy tried to claim she didn't tell the verity because she didn't want to hurt anyone, but Luna knew better. She prevaricated so she didn't have to face the consequences of her conduct. The subject was also switched to Luna's current dilemma. She's on the road to homelessness now that Bill's given her the charge. She asked her mama for a fresh launch. She was sorry for her history and promised she was better now. She wants to live a good, decent life, she claimed. Poppy also shocked Luna in a way no bone saw coming. She said no. No, Luna wouldn't get an alternate chance. No, she doesn't want Luna in her life presently. In fact, she disowned her right also and there. When Luna baffled, Poppy shoved her. She also told Luna to get out of city and stay gone. All the while, Sheila was whining to Cleric about being so disconnected from her family. All she wants in the world is to have a relationship with her children and grandchildren. Oh, will there ever be a day when she gets to be included? That day came sooner than she could imagine. Sheila got quite a dread when Luna showed up at the eatery. She incontinently jumped to call the Bobbies. But Luna rushed to explain herself. She's out, she's pardoned, and everyone has abandoned her. She needs support and hoped Sheila would be the one to give her what she needs. Ridge and Eric praised Carter for making effects right. Ridge was especially joyous to have his friend back. They did wonder how this would impact Carter's relationship with Hope. They all knew she wouldn't take this news well. As far as the Forresters were concerned, this achievement was all her fault. Over at the cabin, Hope resolved to take down Daphne Rose and keep her down from Carter. Hope was upset, of course, but she told Brook she was going to fight for Carter's love. And she did. She set up a romantic night and invited him over. Unfortunately, the night didn't go as she anticipated. She snappily learned she's no longer in control. Over at the Forrester manse, Daphne opened up to Steffi about having passions for Carter, sure, but wondered if pursuing him would be worth it. Before they jumped into that content, Taylor arrived. Talk also turned to how Hope's hissy was Daphne Rose's deciding factor on staying in city. They gabbled about the kiss and Daphne Rose beamed as she told them all about Carter defending her when Hope demanded he shoot her down. Oh yes, she has gotten well and truly under that man's skin. Daphne Rose hoped her influence was enough to help. And it was. Soon later, Ridge and Eric arrived to spread the good news.